Good morning, and welcome to this edition of Ask the Advocate, your workplace and employment questions answered in 3 minutes or less. Kevin R. from Florida writes, I have given one of my organizational leaders a poor performance rating for their full year end of the year evaluation. I also gave them specific feedback around behaviors that I expect for them to change. Rather than going about the business of making the behavioral change, to my disappointment, they responded with a very lengthy email to me justifying why they behaved the way they do. What advice can you give me on how I should manage this situation? Very good question, Kevin. Keep in mind that organizational leaders are held to a higher standard than most employees. They're responsible for leading teams of people on behalf of the best interests of the organization in terms of benefiting the customers, the clients, and the patients. When they fail to set the type of example that you expect, they're actually contaminating the economic viability of your organization, and therefore you must address it. It is very disappointing when a person abdicates their responsibility, which means they fail to respond to the best of their ability. It is also quite disappointing and disheartening when a person fails to take accountability for their actions. Both of these scenarios create a very toxic environment for your organization and impacts your economic viability. The steps that you should take are to document the behaviors that you expect for them to follow. Consider placing them on a 60-day performance improvement plan with some timeline and milestones around what you're expecting them to do, how you're expecting them to do it, and by when you are expecting them to do it. If they fail to meet the objectives of the 60-day performance improvement plan, you may be left with no other alternative than to terminate their employment from your organization. Keep in mind that organizational leaders have three primary roles. They either help the business make money, they help the business save money, or they increase productivity for the business. It sounds like this individual is a threat to the economic vitality of your organization, and therefore they are not serving your business interests well. And that's it, and that's all, Kevin R. from Florida. Your workplace and employment questions answered in 3 minutes or less. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Leave any questions you have in the comment section below, and we will answer your question on the next segment of Ask the Advocate. Your workplace and employment questions answered in 3 minutes or less. Thank you.